Barak Yahweh Brakatha, Yahweh Shah, Barak Yahweh Brakatha, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rakakwadash, the honors to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching and truth and sincerity. Lesson will be entitled To Write Prophecy. According to the Etimon, predict means what? Foretell, prophecy, declare before the event happens. Program means public notice, a written public notice to write publicly, to write. So when you put these terms together, such as predicted programming, it means to write prophecy. And Esau writes prophecy using his movies, his cartoons, and commercials. Now, this clip comes from the platform The Truth Is, and he did a video entitled "These Movies Are Hiding the Truth in Plain Sight," plus Truth Talk. Video will be used for fair use purpose only.
And so have the movies that were being created by them. To this day, people watch movies to be entertained. But have you ever asked yourself, are the movies only created for entertainment, or do they serve an alternate purpose? A lot goes into making these movies. But what most people don't know is that the movies they watch has always served an alternate purpose. Since the beginning of Hollywood, they have been using Hollywood to create propaganda for their products. Another purpose Hollywood uses movies for is to hide the truth in movie made for entertainment. The elite are actually taunting you with the truth through these movies. In today's episode, first movie we're going to be talking about Bowers, who was a part of the military and was placed in a secret military operation where they were running a sci-fi comedy film starring Luke Wilson. First movie we're going to be talking about is Idiocracy. Idiocracy was a 2006 sci-fi comedy film starring Luke.
Idiocracy means what? Confusing. Confusing who? The people. For the future times to come. Why? Because they have an agenda.
The movie was about Luke's character, Joe Bowers, who was a part of the military and was placed in a secret military operation where they were running a hibernation experiment. For the experiment, Joe would be put into a hibernation machine with a female companion. Those running the experiment would end up getting arrested, and Joe would be forgotten in the hibernation machine, waking up 500 years later in a whole new world. Joe starts to wander through this new world when he quickly realizes he's no longer in 2005. Joe quickly notices that even though he is in the future and technology has improved significantly, it seems like the masses have gotten dumber. People were no longer capable of speaking proper English, resulting in communicating in phrases and grunts. The people of this world all sat around being influenced by the celebrities and reality shows to the point where they voted a wrestler as president. The population was severely overweight as overconsumption became normal. The crops had all died, and the water was replaced with energy drinks. This comedic world of brainless zombies seems like something only possible in a stupid comedy movie. But think again. What if I told you that what this movie was showing you was a look into the future the Masons are trying to create? Obviously, this is a comedic rendition of their true plans, but it's still fairly accurate. The elite who run our world have been working towards dumbing down the population and making them lazier so they can be easier to control and less likely to rebel. What you saw in this movie is a direct result of the ongoing agendas that are taking place as we speak. In the movie, they stated that all of this happened because the smart people stopped reproducing in order to focus on their careers, leading to only less intellectual people reproducing, eventually causing only dumb people to populate the world. If you take a look around nowadays, more and more people are choosing to not have children, and this is directly tied to the reduced population agenda. The elite want the women of our world to forget about having children and being mothers. This way, less people would have children. This movie
predicted programming to write prophecy. And for our case example, Idiocracy, and this movie foretold what? The charagma, as well as how the president would be a joke. People would be fat. People would consume energy drinks. No food. People would be dumbed down. People cannot express themselves without using fucking emojis. People in front of their smart devices, watching and uploading things in regards to social media. This is Esau writing prophecy. He's letting the elite know what's going on, or this is how they communicate amongst each other, as well as letting the people know what is coming down the pipeline. See, within Satanism, They believe in karma, meaning they have to inform the people what's to come. If not, bad things will befall them. And you can't get around this. This man is sophisticated in wickedness, hence predicted programming. And most importantly, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, is allowing this. Genesis 3:1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field. Meaning what? That this man had a keen sense in wickedness compared to other men from various nations, which the Lord Yahweh power had made. And he said unto the woman, yea, have the Most High said, you shall not eat of every tree of the garden. So this man has a keen sense of wickedness, and he was compared to a serpent, because a serpent is very crafty, very patient. Ezekiel 28:3. Behold, you are wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from you. So Esau has become wiser than Daniel. He has a keen sense of wickedness, and hence the concept predicted programming. Psalm 64:8. Let's start at 7. But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall on themselves. Hence predicted programming. And all that see them shall flee away. And you can see how crafty and how the Most High is allowing Esau to dominate through the use of Satanism, because Satan influences Esau. Okay? And look at the world. Compare this movie to the present state of the people. And look how these people are becoming fat, okay, consuming energy drinks. The president is a joke. The push of the charagma. The diminishing of the food supply. And this is all for prophecy's sake, because nothing transpires on earth without Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Signing off. Again, the focal point for this lesson, predicted programming, how Esau writes in prophecy, or he writes prophecy using his movies, cartoons, and commercials. Shalom.